Mm. I bet you didn't think you'd be watching a YouTube video that starts with an Excel spreadsheet all related to math, did you? Well, here you are, and this is what you're looking at. But anyway, off topic. On topic now is the state standards for math and how they all stink. Why do they all stink? Because everybody has their own opinion about how, like, you get a group of people that supposedly, went to school for, teaching and pedagogy and all that good stuff. And, then they go and then they create, a company called Quality Matters, right? And this is a company where I just found this out. I've been writing math for a very long time, for multiple companies, adhering to different standards. And I was today years old when I found out that these companies actually hire another company. I mean, I'm sure there's other ones out here, but for right now, I'm highlighting Quality Matters because I am now being hired to make sure all of the lessons for a company um, will get approved by this company, Quality Matters, just so the lessons written in there can be used by students in California. So they gave me this Excel spreadsheet of so this is all the lessons that for algebra 2, right now it's algebra 2, that under each state standard. And this was done by a computer. So a computer went through all of the lessons and shuffled them into what it thinks are the standards for each lesson, where each lesson goes for each standard. And then I need to now double check and make sure that this is all right, put it in a spreadsheet like this, and write all of the standards that each lesson adheres to. Just so we're going right, circling back to this Quality Matters. Just so this company, when hired by the company I'm working for, can go in and give it its stamp of approval, and in doing so, allows the curriculum that I'm working for to be taught in California. This is only California. Every state has um their own way of getting your curriculum taught in there. Some of them don't go through companies. They'll just hire people in their state to review the lessons and make sure it's all conforming. And like I said, there's other companies that do this. I mean, what makes my thing is what would make your standards and your way of teaching and your curriculum of math better for students in California compared to students in, I don't know, what other states are there? New York, right? There's one. Um, and it just, we hear the issue, and then I find out in Canada you have teachers that are now being required to take a mandatory math test that's third, sixth, and ninth grade, I think, math, just in case these teachers have to teach a math class one day, and they are then they tried to say that all the teachers that failed were saying that, like, oh, it's because the test was racist, right? This whole math is racist thing, which is so funny. And I think, but it all stems from these standards. These and the teachers today. I know I'm rambling. I'm rambling. What do you mean by teachers today? Well, how are you going to get students that love math when they're being taught by um, teachers that don't like math? Right? There's no such thing as math phobia. The only thing out there are is bad teachers that don't like math. And yeah, so moral of this story is, I mean, yeah, I like that this is done only for the fact that I get paid for it. But what does it matter? Okay, so you do so okay, so this lesson right here won't adhere to this, but adhere to this instead, let's say. Oh, okay. So then what? So don't teach this one is it's like, so what does that even mean? What does that matter? And so what? So what if some kids in one state are being taught this, and you need students to love math. And the only way to do that is to get teachers that are passionate about math, that are allowed to teach what they want, not adhering like strictly to standards. Like, okay, give a teacher a curriculum. Like, tell them, like, okay, on this month we want to teach this part of math, and maybe algebra here, a little geometry there. But then, fine. Why? Everyone knows you got to learn about parallel lines, right? Everyone needs to know how to rotate a triangle in the XY plane. But like, do they need to do it? Making sure they adhere to like you know, standard, A dash Z L T 179er oneer, you know, graph all six trigonometric functions. Well, I mean, choose trigonometric functions to model periodic phenomena with specified amplitude, frequency, and midline. Oh boy, yeah. So, yeah, I feel like this channel isn't, I'm obviously not posting anything. But I'm gonna try to. I'm not one to do kind of stuff like this. So I love comments. If you're actually watching this video and curious about more about the state of math education and math writing, anything with math, by all means, like, subscribe, um, comment. I love comments, no matter how bad they are. No matter how much of a troll you want to be, give them to me. I love them. Give it to me because I don't think I get any. So, yeah. All right. Well, uh, anyway, on that note, stay safe, free math, love math, be math, go math.